Oh, hello world! Yes, it's that Friday feeling back again, back in Dad's RC hangar. Yes, I'm Chris, and we're going to do today, we are going to do some building. Yes, we are. So without waffling, let's get on to it. Cool. You not waffle. That's a laugh. Yes. Welcome to the overhead cam. Oh yes, we are back to the overhead cam. Yes, we are. And you can see, yes, the Pilatus. I want to say platypus, I don't know. Isn't that a fish or something? I don't know. Pilatus, anyway. Yes, we see the... Now, when I was saying to you about the other day about the brace that we've got, or as Paul Hager said, dihedral brace. This has got a bit of dihedral. So it's about the fifth of the wing, and it goes on dihedral. Very cool. Right, we're going to do a build today. We'll see what we can get built anyway, if I don't waffle on. So we have a bag here, and it's called wing parts bag, and it's got everything you need for the wings, which is funny enough. So we have got the brace, and then we've got like a nose dowel that fits in here that obviously holds the wing, and then you've got the two screws in here also. But the bits I'm interested in, if I can get them out the back, are the two small dowels. There's one there and there's one there. Now, I don't know why they do this. Now, if I show you, if I get the... Oh, hello. Purple screwdriver. Yes, purple. Yes, it's a purple screwdriver making an appearance today. Right, so if I show you here anyway, if I can, it's a bit of a... That'll probably be better if I go it that way. Yeah, here we go. So the brace goes into here, and then you've got two dowels that go into here. Now, the trouble is that goes all the way through. So when you don't want to stick them, you want to dry fit them, or even when you're putting them on, they're quite easy to push through. And then they fall through, which is absolutely crazy. I don't know why they do it. Because I can't glue it in and then put the other wing on, because it might be kind of like up, down, all over the place and fit wrong. So on this one as well, even mind you, this one, it goes even, there's nothing there. So there's nothing, at least that one, it stops. So it's all kind of crazy really. So, I mean, there's a little, see, I think the only thing I could do, or what's thinking to do, prepping, was to put bigger dowel rod. So it holds, and when it goes in, it stops. And then obviously when you push the wings together, it's not going to go all one-sided, and you'll be, you know, not good. So I think first of all what I need to do is I'm just going to bite the bullet, and we're going to quickly measure this. So if I measure, get my measuring stuff wherever I put it, there we go, my measuring stuff. So if I just using the purple screwdriver, if I stick that in there, and we use these here, gotta have, so it's in millimeters. So we are talking, we're talking, let's just call it 40. No, let's not call it, let's call it what it is. In fact, this has got a sticky out. This has a bit at the bottom, I don't know why I'm doing that, but also measures. So let's measure that down to there. I think that is fully inserted. It is. And that's coming up at 47 mil. So I'm going to keep that for fun at 46. So if I leave that at 46, just in case the other one is just hold it right there. Right, so I'm back again. So let's I think what we should do, we should use this. What did we say it was? What have I got here? 46 mil. Okay. So let's put that wing in a nicer place so I don't make holes in it, because I always tend to do stuff to stuff. Yeah, so we've got the luminous screwdriver. No, it's not a luminous screwdriver, it's a pencil. What is going on with me today? So what we need to do is one of those there. And we need to do one of those there. Alrighty, let's just quickly cut them in half. Smoking! Yes. I might have to open the door in a minute because my fire alarm will probably go. So that's 44. That's 40. 45. Okay, that'll do. They don't have to be exact, but just enough. So that will replace these two. So when I push them together, it's not going to push them all the way in, if you know what I mean. We've got the brace. Now you have to measure the middle bit, which I've already done. Prepared me. What is going on? So let's see if I can get that in focus even. There you go. It's a little line there just to know where the centre line is. And if we push that little brace in here, there you go, directly on the centre line, like so. Okay, so all we're going to do quickly now is quickly drill some holes. Holes drilled. There you go. Got to be careful because these little sticky out things, they do have like a little bit of cardboard over them. I've actually took them off, but we've got to be careful because they end up making holes in things as you do. Right, so we are going to dry fit these. These should go in nice. In fact, what have I done there? You know what I've done, don't you? I made a boo-boo. I've actually measured that, but not measured it double. I'm sure you thought so. Yeah, basically I need to measure double now. I'm hoping I've got... So, do you understand what I've done? I've measured to there and that works. But there's nothing sticking out. I want that. Oh dear. I'll tell you what. Oh my gosh. Let me pause it there while I don't cut them. Open. So, there it was me. And I was putting the brace in, and of course I'm holding my thumb. Now me being a big oaf, I've broken it. Oh dear. So this went, so that kind of like, if that kind of fits in there, it's meant to look like that. And then I've obviously gone crunch, me being a bit silly. Yeah, so this has gone from a video that's going to take two seconds to a video of how to fix your wing. So yeah, I'm going to have to... yeah, I'm going to have to take the tape off anyway, peel that off so I can get surfaces, but that's okay because I've got an idea. Yes, I have an idea. Oh, I've got to be careful. This is very delicate stuff and I'm not the most delicate of people, unfortunately. I'll get that up in a minute with a knife. I might need to keep that bit of wood, but I've got balsa pillar, so I'm not too worried about that. But, this is probably just under the wing anyway. Anyway, let's stop nattering. So, what I've done, I have cut them to the right size now. What happens is that when you do it, just put it in there because it gets rid of all the fluffiness of the holes. If I can just get that. Oh, I'm moving the camera. That is in shot. So, I've got two wings here. One with these on the rods. And if I just pull these here, they should be able to line together even when it's a bit broken. And we just want to test dry fit that it all goes together as it should do. Now this is what I mean, you see, when you put the dowel rods in, they don't meet up always. So I've just got to try and push them together by hand. And there you go, that's a nice, it's going to be a nice fit. So what I need to do is I will put it in the fuselage. See these little lines here, you can see them here? Yeah, they all, I will show you in a second, they won't have heat. We've got the undercarriage to stick in. Now someone did say, and apologies I've forgotten who said now off the top of my head, about could we put landing gear on here. Well, I guess you could. I mean, let's, I've got some landing gear over here. This is the landing gear that I'm going to be using for Tucano. If you're a Dad's RC Hangar member, you would have seen this already. So these are the sexy undercarriage with brakes and everything else. There's something about undercarriage. Look at that, it's just beautiful. Now, if you wanted to, I can't see any reason why. Which way the wheels go? That says here the wheel. So you'd want it sort of kind of like that, I guess. If that's if it pivots and the wheel comes up to there. I mean, you could put this in. I mean, presumably it might be a bit over. I mean, the wheel, the actual wheel. Let me. I haven't got one with me, but the little pole goes into here, goes along, and it pops up here. I think it's to the end there, the wheel. So that would be there, which makes about sense. So there's no reason why you couldn't put electric undercarriage, or whatever you like to call it. That is the wrong, yeah, so it's come like that, so it'll be like that. Which would be fantastic, and it probably would be quite scale, I would have thought. They're quite short, even on the actual scale versions, but yeah, look at that. Absolutely sexy. I'm going to have to come over, zoom in there. Sexy, sexy. Let me come on and do that, because you don't need to watch and do that or a past one, because we need to get on. I'll glue this, get this in place, and then what we'll do, we'll stick 30-minute epoxy on the side. So you see, look, that all comes off. That's still holes, but that's fine. It's the fact that the other small ones would push through and just didn't do anything. So let me just get that wing out of the way. And then what we'll do, I'll epoxy. We put epoxy on all the surfaces. And I'll put some epoxy in here on both sides. Obviously 30 minutes. Put some epoxy in here, and epoxy everywhere. And the reason you use 30-minute epoxy, because it's a lot more stronger than the 5-minute epoxy. It gives time. I'm going to rough up the edges here. I'm going to probably put some scores. I'm not going to put the nose one in. This is the one that fits into the wing for now. I might have to actually to keep the wing down. Anyway, let me see about that. Score this up. Put some epoxy. Remember not to put too much around the edges, otherwise it'll all squirt out and it looks horrible. So let me see if I can fix this. I did put some little balsa stands just to keep it tough, so when I do squeeze, if I squeeze it again it's okay, but that's not too bad. Now the actual, you see I just cut a square off to try, but it's not the same red for a start, but that's okay. But the reason what I was talking about is you get this kind of black, if I can get that in focus, it's kind of, you know, do not walk. So where probably the wing's going to come up here, I'm going to have this across here, little strip. And you never know, we could just, I don't know, do not step. You know what I mean, on an aeroplane. So, or it says 2 steps. So not don't step. It's just so, this is where the pilots can get on here, get in the plane without going, hey! Anyway, so I'm quite happy with that. So I'm just going to leave that to the end until the wings are together, and then we can work on this little square, offer it up to the fuselage, and see where we go from there. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to mix up some 30-minute epoxy. I'm going to stick it all around here and around here and around here, stick the wings together, and then yeah, we'll come back to you. Alright, I just thought I'd just quickly show you why it's drying. Now I did put the little dowel in the front so it fits into where it's meant to, but it's not glued. And then I put the 2 screws in at the back, just so the wing sits properly. This is the big mistake I'd made with the Spitfire, is I just glued the wing together flat, thinking, yep, that's going to be flat, stick it on here. Now I'm a bit concerned that obviously if I push too hard on, it does pull away. So I'm hoping that there's not much of a gap inside on the other end, but this is how it's going to fit. So the only thing I could do is leave this for 30-40 minutes, and hopefully when I come back it'll be solid and dry and we can take it off, he says. And back in the room. Yes, it's Friday the 13th today. I just got it. This is why everything's going wrong. Or it's just that I'm having a bad hair day. Right, so I've got, this is a top tip now. And just to show you, this is a purple screwdriver moment. Yes, it is. The purple screwdriver purple. Yes, just so you remember this tip, because it's taken me 2 builds to do this now. Now, what I suggest when you do put a wing on, I suggest you get some gaffer tape. Or duct tape, or whatever you call it in America. And you put the wings together and you duct tape it so it can't move. Because the Spitfire, as you'll see when I carry on with the video of the Spitfire, is that I stuck them together, held them together with clamps, and they were solid together. Now I put this in the fuselage and put the little dowel in the front here, which sits in there, and then that goes into the fuselage with 2 screws. And look what's happened. Yes, we have a gap. I don't know whether it's a laugh or cry. So we have a gap now. Excuse me. This was sitting in the fuselage correctly. So it could either be a fault with the wing, or it could be a fault with the fuselage. I don't know. But this is the second time this has happened to me. So what I suggest, if you get wings like this and you're a bit of a beginner like myself, you stick them together, put gaffer tape so it can't pull apart. Do the same on the underside, then fit the wing first. And see how, and screw it in and see how it fits. Because with gaffer tape all the way along, I mean, it's not going to pull apart. It's something I should have done, but I didn't because I didn't really gaffer tape or duct tape. So yeah, but the wing looks okay. So it's either going to have some weird flying characteristics when it's up in the air, or it's not going to fly. But I have faith. I mean, the wing looked pretty okay when it was on the fuselage. It's hard to show you with the position. But yeah, so that's real annoying, huh? Yeah, so crazy things. I think the wing will be okay. She seems level. I got a feeling that something's just not quite right there. We shall see when she's in the air. She'll either fly or she won't. So that'll be an interesting maiden, that's for sure. You'll probably see that in 5 weeks' time as well. Now, something I did forget to show you on the building of last week on the fuselage. It's got the front off at the moment because it kind of comes off, which you'll see. It's got a hatch, and this doesn't come off. It's all sort of underneath. So we're going to be building a hatch. I'm going to be cutting the front out because I want a hatch. So this has gone from a small build to something huge, but I've got 5 weeks to do it. Also, I've got to shout out to a subscriber and a good friend now, is Dudders. What a hero he's been. I've been chatting to Dudders all week, and we've been talking about engines and about the 40, the LA, that we are not going to use now in this. What we're going to use? Well, that's going to be another video. I'm going to keep that in a surprise. It's a lovely engine, and if you are a member, which you can do now, you can join memberships. Just down there somewhere. Then you would have already seen what we're going to put in it. And yeah, she's a beautiful, beautiful engine. But it's just how to fit it, and hopefully it's not going to be like the wing. But I'm not going to do any more today because it is Friday the 13th and I'm a superstitious person, and maybe this Friday feeding I should have made on Thursday for the Friday feeding. Who knows? Who knows? But anyway, if you can get out and fly, please do, and I'm sure to watch your videos if I follow you, which I do most of you that watch me anyway, and we'll have some fun watching you fly and enjoy yourself. So listen, if you can fly, be safe, keep safe, and most of all, have fun, because this RC hobby is just awesome. Listen, thanks for popping by, and if you're superstitious like me, then tomorrow is the 14th Saturday. See you later now. Ta-ra.